At the National Republican Congressional Committee dinner tonight, Trump says the plan will stay unless China were to make a deal. Also today, we told you Nebraska Representative Don Bacon was among the representatives who introduced a policy which would give Congress more power over tariffs. Here's President Trump's reaction to the move.
And then I'll see some rebel Republican, some guy that wants to grandstand, say, I think that Congress should take over negotiations. Let me tell you, you don't negotiate like I negotiate. Congress takes over negotiating. Sell America fast because you're going to go busted.
For now, the additional tariffs are set to take effect at midnight. Trump says his administration will also announce new tariffs on pharmaceuticals in the coming days.